Hello everyone. Let me minimize this window a little bit. I want to do, not that, I want to do that. There we go. Alrighty, now we're up and running. Hope everyone is well. There we go. We just logged back in. We're working on our, continuing to work on our starter base here. We had to restart, for those of you just joining, we had to restart the game, the save file, because it kind of got corrupted, or I don't know what happened, but I couldn't load it. It just didn't work, and I tried, and I gave up. So, now we are back in our factory, and it looks like we've run out of power. So, one of these is this one. It has no power, and do we have any power for it? And we don't. I'll see what we have, and we should have some in here. Oh, we do. Awesome. So we're going to take some of that, and we're going to split that and dump that in here, and let's fire this back up. How are we doing here? I want to split this up, switch that around, and then switch this around, and then switch that around. There we go. We have a little rig set up here to make the solid biofuel, which is a lot more efficient. Now, like, this is not ratioed by any stretch of the mean, because this needs 120 coming in, and we don't. we only have 60 because we're only using. Actually, you know what? I think we could make a Mark II belt out of this. No, we can't, because we haven't. Logistics MK2. Why is that not in the... We should have Logistics MK2. Did I forget to send it? Where are we at here? Here. Let's go back to our... Because all the check marks are there. Did I just forget to send it? What am I waiting for? Oh, I did. Okay. Between the episode that was... Well, that's live on YouTube right now. I gathered all of our materials. These I had to handcraft because we're not making them. But the concrete, the rods, and the plate we are all making. And I'll show you guys... There we go. Very quickly, a quick rundown of what we have here. Okay, I don't need to listen to all that. So we basically have a build set up here. This is just, looks like we're actually out of wood anyway. This is to make solid biofuel. This will be replaced by coal as soon as we can, which I don't think it'll be tonight, but maybe. Here we're making concrete, and then here we're making iron plates. Here we have cable and wire. And then here we're making rods and we're making screws. So I know a couple things we can upgrade is this belt, because we're producing, with this little build here, we're producing 120 per minute, and a Mark II belt can handle that. Same thing over here. Let's grab an MK2 belt here. And actually I wanted to grab an MK2 belt here. Whoops, here. Now we're not producing, actually what are we producing? 60 per minute, and then this is also, this is 300 per minute. So let's upgrade what we can. I'll just upgrade all of it, right? This doesn't really hurt. And we'll have a little bit more coming in. Look at that, it's pretty good. I have a little bit of this, a little bit of frames that I gathered. I also did some hunting around the crash sites for modular. I got some frames, I got some plate from there, and I got the Caterium a little bit, which, oh yeah, I just want to go to the MAM. Now I'm not sure where we're at in that regard. Let's see where we're at. We're researching one of the hard drive recipes, and then we do have a power. Okay, we should probably do that, and then nutrients, no. Caterium, we do. I want to start unlocking this to get to Blade Runners. And other things, but also I am flying, like I am using a mod to fly, so it's not that big a deal if we can't run fast, but I do like to run now and then. And basically we have our starter factory, and we're pulling from 2 iron nodes. One of these I think is pure, but it's just the closest one. That one's pure. But since we actually have an upgraded belt, we could probably move all these into just one, which might be a good idea. But I'm not making this yet. That's on the list for today. And then we're pulling from a limestone node, which is all the way over there. And then here we have a copper ore node. And then the other one is over here, the other iron node, that is. And I believe this is just a normal, this is a normal node. Jeez. Okay. Let's see, what's I leave in this? Nothing important. So this we can just get rid of. There's no point to keep any of that. So what I want to do today is get rid of this stupid present. Like, I really honestly don't care about the present stuff at the moment. Let's go over here and dump off some leaves. A couple leaves we have here. All right, so we have one research done. Let's go see what it says. Again, we're not going to be messing with alternate recipes as of yet. I just want to get a bit of a starter underway. Now, this is a good one, except you're using tons of these. So well, we're going to do it anyway. Caterium. I want to start researching some of this. So that's 10 seconds, and then I'm going to see what that unlocks. I think the Blade Runners are down here. These we don't have enough. It's just one ingot, right? Let's just make one ingot. Where are we at? In here. All right, let's make one ingot, or actually we can make, oh, we can't do that because we don't have it researched yet. That's right. The next research that we want to work on, which, let's see what we actually, we're going to need the assembler to make the rotors, modular frames, smart plating. We also want to do reinforced iron plate. Which I'm not sure why it's not. I guess that's because that's a Mark 1 thing you have to make, or a Tier 1 thing where you can make it in hand. This is what we want to work on today. Copper sheets are easy because that's just using this copper, or ingots, I guess. Assembler, we do need this. We have enough resources for all this. Jump pads I never do until like the end just to do them. Resource sink, we're not, we can research any of these. We have enough. These we'll have to collect some. And then Tier 1, we get everything. We got base building, we got the list, we got research. I never like ever use one of these. I guess I probably should start using them. And then here we got, we want to get to phase 3, or the space elevator, because that's where we start unlocking coal. And if you looked in my first YouTube episode, which wasn't a streamed episode, there is coal on the map. I think we're surrounded by 4 nodes. A couple of them pure, so we want to definitely get to this as quick as we can, but that requires smart plating. So I think the next logical one to do is this, and we have, oh, we gotta wait for the pad to come back. Nonetheless, what I want to do today is I want to set up, excuse me, I'm messing with my microphone. I want to set up an area to start making reinforced plate, modular frames, rotors, and then eventually the smart plating, which I made us, I think smart plating is a combination between a couple things I can't research. I can't look at it because it hasn't come back. We got 30 seconds for the man to come back. So what we can do, what do we have on foundations? I just want to do all of it here. So I want to go, I don't know how many space I need. Let's just go out 11 because it'll be 10. Well, it's 10, I guess, from where I started. And I actually do want to start down here, so I guess I could just start here. And the reason why I'm doing this like massive thing here is because I want to have all of the main, like the base resources, I guess. Ooh, I need, what do I need? Plate. And let's go, where do we have plate? We have plate right here. How many do we have stored up? Not a lot, but we have some. So more than none, I guess. Just want to get this set up, and the easiest one to start with would be the copper sheets. And we're kind of going to work backwards because I don't know exactly how much space I'm going to need for some. Ooh, we have all these unlocked. Now we can actually make them, which is great. Here comes our thing back, which is good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's go back, and then we can select our next research, which is going to be, oh, here we go. I can put these in already. What do I need? I need some plate, and I got rid of all my plate. That's not going to be a good thing. I need rods. Do we have 200 rods? Let's go look to see. Where are we making rods? I should have 200 of them. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm going to grab that many, and then do we have any more plate made? We do. We're going to need more than, yeah, I should maybe hold off on doing that. Let's put the rods in. Like, we can't make the other stuff anyway yet, so we can put the rods in a while. And I want to hold on to the plate because we're going to need them. So, as I was saying, what I want to do with this is I want to have like all these storages are right here, and then I want to do the same thing with the other storages. And at some point I may like enclose this building and then have like a walkway with labels or something, or I guess signs you call them. But for today, we're not going to do that. And all I want to do is, let's see, there. That's going to be there. We can put this one kind of here, I guess. Is that kind of symmetrical? Like, I don't know. The ladder looks like it's right on the edge. Something like that, I think. I think that's good enough for like a walkway. Let's just see. Hello to everybody that is joining me in the stream. I think that works because it's symmetrical in this sense. I think that's plenty of space to run because it's just going to be lined up with these things. So what I want to do is, well, we have to do a couple things. Let's have a drink first, of course. Let's check to see what cup of plate we have coming in. A little bit more. We have enough. We need 84. How much do we have? We have exactly 84. So I don't want to use them all up. So yeah, so I'm not really sure how much space I want to give these to have like the final product. Oh yeah, we need to make the assemblers. We can, oh right, okay, we gotta wait. We don't have to wait for that. So what we can do in the meantime is we can set up, oh, missing cable, okay. Let's just collect a bunch of resources. I don't want to not have it. I have wire, we have concrete, we have some of this, we have rods, we have screws. I think we should be okay now. Let's grab a constructor, and I think we can put it maybe here. And this constructor, we're gonna kind of work backwards. These I worked from here in, but I want to work backwards, which I think should be fine. And oh right, okay, dumb. Like we want to make copper sheets. Okay, we have to use the we have to use the iron. I'm for some reason I'm thinking we can set the recipes up without that, but we can't. So let's launch that. And then our next one we're gonna pick is going to be the sink. Okay, thank you. Which we actually have enough resources for almost all of it, not the plating, of course, the plate. All right, let's go in here, let's grab this. Now we can start setting this up. So the easiest one is going to be the copper sheets, and that takes 20 per minute, which is just, wow, it's more than what we need for, well, let's see, we can, the ingots we're going to be producing, let's just go back for a second. I think we actually, if we start back here, we're going to have plenty of space. So let's just do that. Let's just start back here, and let's lay it out. Let's lay it out that way. We're going to get, I should have just left this because it's definitely in the way now. So copper sheets, we need 20 per minute. So let's see, what does the smelter put out? Let's see, we'll try to line the smelters up kind of where the other ones were. Which aren't right on the edge, right? I have a little bit of a buffer. Yeah, I do. All right, let's actually do that. So we're going to be making ingots. So we're going to be spitting out 30 per minute. And this takes 20 per minute. So if we wanted to have 2 of these, we could spit out 3 of these. But I think we'll just do 1. I don't really feel it's necessary to do more than that at this time. And we can just line this up like that. And then what we'll do is, now the boxes are, I guess the boxes won't be kind of lined up with each other, right? Which isn't a bad idea. Which isn't a bad thing. It's fine. And in that case, we could make, I still like the idea of a 2 wide, or can I snap to that without it being crazy? I still think something like that's fine, right? Run through here. Okay, grab there. Yeah, I think that's fine. And all we'll do is we'll, let's write the belting. We can do that, I guess. And then here we're going to be bringing in, the copper, which this only needs 30 per minute, so it's half of a belt. Now I believe this is, oh right, we have all these other ones. Copper should be this one right here, right? Yep, okay. And this is an impure node, so that's actually not what we want. Where's the next copper node at? One's all over there. That's the one we're working at now. But I think we only need copper for that, right? All the other parts we don't need. We don't need copper for any of these other things. It's just all using all metal. So, you know, what we'll do is we'll just grab from this. It's not ideal. What do we need? We need a small miner. Okay. Not ideal to do it that way, but or actually, you know what? This is making water. I know we have. Okay, we're using exactly what we need there, which is fine. There goes our pod. Let's make. We just got to make one. There we go. And now we should, before I get ahead of myself, we should be able to do. Why can't we do the Caterium yet? I'm not sure. I think I just kind of screwed. Maybe that's actually in here. Yeah, it might be. Okay, it's fine. So let's go over here and let's grab our mine. Now it is, like I said, this is an impure node. So it's not ideal, but for what we smelter, geez. For what we need, this is perfectly fine. And we'll fire this up. What's our power at, by the way? Consuming. Oh, that's not hooked up to anything, right? I totally forgot that I just connected this. Let's plug this back in, which is going to grab it here. Going to grab, come on, jeez. Grab here and grab to there. Now we should be hooked up. So we're generating, oh shoot, we're consuming more than we're generating. All right, we got to fire some of these other ones back up. We actually have, I'm going to take all of this because we actually have 3 here that you could dump into. So we're going to dump 200 into this one. And then let's just dump let's just dump 100 in, and then we can dump 100 in this one. Now we should have 190. Okay, so we're okay now for power. So I'm like, we're running out of power already. Now we need to get more plate, of course. Definitely need more plate. Because this is like a once and done recipe. It's pretty not hard to do. And we got to go straight into that. That should reach to there, and it does. And we just need just that to that. Oops, that's not what I want. And then we got to get a power pole. I guess we'll put the power poles kind of here, right? Should be fine. And then maybe we'll just kind of stick them. Just for now, stick them here. There. Oh shoot, what did I do? Oh no, I totally screwed up my... This needs to be number 2, this needs to be number 1. Okay, I totally screwed that up somehow. Oh well. We should be able to grab to this one. A bit kind of wonky, but that's alright. Here. And this one can go to here, and then this one we got to here, and then we also want to grab this and stick one of these. I'm not sure where the best spot would be, but we're going to put it there. And what did I miss? Oh, because I didn't select the right. Okay, duh. I didn't. Oh no. What? Does this not have power? How does that make sense? Oh, because this never... That's why, because it never was hooked up to anything. There we go. Why is this one... Okay, we didn't select a recipe, right. So we only need 20 per minute, and we're going to be producing 30 per minute, which is fine. The copper is slowly making its way in, and because it's an impure node, we're only be getting 30 per minute anyway, which is fine, because we only need 30 per minute. So this will chug away. Hook that up, and that'll just start making in that, and that's going to be great. Now the next things we want to set up, let's move that out of the way, is we want to start setting up for, I guess we'll do the reinforced plate, and that's going to take 2 smelters going into 4 rod machines, and then the 2 rod machines merge and go into that, and then that goes into the screws, because it takes screws. It takes screws and it takes plate. Yeah, so that's our little setup. So let's see where we can do that at. We should be able to do it here. So we need 2 smelters. they're going to merge, and then they're going to split, and they're going to go off into 4 constructors. So, or 4 assemblers, I should say. So let's grab our assemblers, and let's see, how do we want to set that up? I kind of wanted to go there. I guess that one's back a little bit too much, which is actually fine. And then that's going to go that, and I'm going to leave. Actually, these 4 can go. That might be a little too close. It's fine. Let's just set up our. There we go. Let's set up our smelters. Let's see. We're going to set one up here, and we'll set one up here. And then out of that, oopsies, we're going to we need the splitter. So we're going to merge this, and then we're going to split it. So we're going to kind of have to do that here, and then, yeah, okay. Let's put our constructors here, 2, 3, 4. And then out of this, we have to split, or not split it, we have to merge these 2 together. Like that. Let's split it. Let's do it like that. And then we're going to grab a splitter, which is going to go. Let's see. We're going to split it like. Oh, I could do it right like this. That's going to work fine. And let's just get rid of this one. So we're going to do that, and we're going to grab a merger, and the merger is going to stick that way. And then we're going to grab another splitter, and we're going to split. It's going to be a little wonky looking, but I think it will be fine because these are going to go into to make rods. So we're going to make rods, we're going to make rods, and then here we're going to make plate, and then this is going to make plate. Simple enough. And the way the belts are going to work is this one's going to go that, this one's going to go, can we do that? Okay, come on. And then this is going to go, it's going to go to there, and then this is going to split here, and then we're going to split that way. This is going to split to this. Because these take, these will take each, you think these take each 15. Oh, plate, why did I not select that before? Yeah, these are going to take 30 each. These has to be, we're going to be spitting out, there we go. So we're going to be spitting out 60, so we're going to be joining here 60. This 60 is then going to be split, to take 30 and 30. But these should be underclocked, which I don't think I actually researched underclocking yet, so I didn't do that yet. But for now, we're going to leave it, because once they get saturated fully, then these will start backing up, which is fine. And then, let's see, this one has to go, is that too close? It's just too close. Okay, that's okay. We'll just back it up a little bit. Wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not. So what we'll do is we'll split it. Let's just do it like that. I think that's plenty of space. We can kind of. I guess we're gonna have to kind of go like that, and then this one can go like that. There we go. Great. So we have 60 coming in, merging 60, and this is going to spit out 30. Well, it's going to do 20, 20, and 20, and this 20 and 20 is going to go into this, even though it needs 15. I don't have underclocking unlocked yet, so that's obviously how we would do it. And then here, we're going to grab number 7, and we're going to merge these 2 together. And we're going to merge them together. I guess, I don't know if it matters. Let's do that for now, and then these 2 are going to continue on. You can put them actually really close together, and these are going to be making, the rods are going to go, into making screws. And as you see, these only take 10 per minute, and we're going to be producing 15 per minute here. So everything will oversaturate itself, and then it will end up evening out. So I'm not, oh no, we're good. That's going to feed that, it's going to feed that, this is going to feed this. That's going to feed that. And then we have to get our new building, which is... Oh, we don't have rotors. Okay, so we have to make a few rotors. I wonder if we can make them with what we have. I think we need more. Probably gonna need more plate. Oh, look at that. We got 300 there, which is great. I think we need to make a few rotors. Let's see, where are they at? Here, I can make 22. Good. I think we only need 4 or 5. So we'll just we'll run a couple and see what happens. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. That should be plenty. All right, let's go back. At least we're still. Has this run out yet? It has. So we're gonna have to go and cut a bunch of stuff down at some point. Okay, so now we have a few rotors made, and we're gonna put the assembler up, which is gonna. Well, it has to go there to there, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, where you put it. Let's just put it here. Good enough. And we're gonna grab number 7, and we're going to merge these two together. I guess I should actually line it up with that one, right? Which makes most sense. Assembler can be lined up right there. And we're going to grab our belt. Can we snap into that? And this is going to be making, like I said, we're not messing with any of the alternate recipes yet, despite making some. So this is going to be taking in 60 per minute. And we're going to be putting out more than we have. So again, all these things can be underclocked. I just don't have that researched yet. So we're just going to let it roll as is, which is going to be perfectly fine. And that we can just do that. Yeah, see, we're taking in 30 plate, which we actually are. Again, we're over making it. So everything will resaturate itself, I guess is the right word. There we go. So now we just have to we need to bring in 30 per minute. So we need one normal iron node. And look at that, we have one right here. And something is definitely growling at me. Oh, this stupid thing. Alright, whatever, dude. Can you just come back so I can kill you and so you stop growling at me? Thank you. Guess I'll pick that up. Okay. So good. So we're actually right where we need to be. Now we gotta make one more miner. That's okay. Hello to all the viewers that we have. I'm making one portal miner because that's all. Actually, we're gonna need a few portal miners, so might as well make a couple. There we go. Now we're full. All right, awesome. So we're gonna grab a miner, and conveniently we're right here. Wasn't planned that way, but that's just kind of looks like it's how it's worked out, which is actually pretty fine. We're gonna do this. And then let's, oops, get away from that. Let's snap this. It's going to go that way. And then I'm not sure how low this is going to be, so we'll just kind of go, I think that's okay. Grab that to that. And then right up here, we need to split this. Oops, we have to split it, which we could do. So that's going to be sufficient. Split that to that, and then I always like this little trick where if you're building, if you want to have a 90-degree angle, you drag the belt out to where it lines up to the input, you back up 2, and it'll make a nice 90-degree input. So now here we just have to connect all these. We just need some power. So I think we'll put a power pole here, and then not really sure how I powered the other ones. I guess in front, or maybe it was right here. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Put a couple poles in here. And might as well put another pole here. Oh, not there. Because you can never have too many power poles. I mean, I guess you can, but... Alright, this is going to connect to this to this, this to this, this to that. Here, here, and then we're going to need one more power. We're going to have to power 3 things plus an input power. I don't know if our current power can handle all of this. I don't know. So that we're going to have to kind of experiment with. Well, everything's turned on. It's just, well, this isn't turned on yet. All right, let's drag that to that, this to this, and then I guess we can, that'll hook into it. Now, let's see what our power is at. Yikes. Yeah, we are literally 24 megawatts. Actually, no, not 24. We have 14, which I think these take what? Those take 4, and then the constructors take 4, and then this definitely takes more than 4. It takes what, 8? 15. So yeah, we didn't. But anyway, we're making, based on what we're doing here, we're going to end up putting out 5 per minute, which is great. And now I hope that one of these will fit right here. How is that lined up? There. Oh my God, it's literally... Okay, you know what? We're just going to fudge that. Because I'm not going to deal with, like, literally moving... I mean, I could just move this back, but you know what? And you're not going to be... I guess we could move it back, right? It's not going to really hurt anything, because we haven't built anything yet. Okay, let's just... Okay, you know what? If we're going to do it right, let's do it right. Right? That's going to line up with that, and then... I don't know where on here this is going to fit, so we're just going to leave it where we leave it. This is going to line up right to here. I think that will work. And this is obviously just going to go back to this, and I think this should... Okay, so now I know we're... Okay, so we lined that up fine. Now we'll grab one of these again, and then we'll line this right up like... There we go. Talk about squeezing it in now. Good thing I didn't start this back farther. Hey, look at that. We're making the copper sheets. Not a lot, but we're making them, which is awesome. And copper sheets are going to come in really handy once we get up to coal. And can we scan for coal yet? We can't. So it doesn't matter which. I have to pick one anyway. But I know for a fact you can see it. Let's just fly over there real quickly. We have 2 coal here, and I know there's more. There's a normal node, and then there are 2 right over here. And these are the good ones. Well, they're good anyway. This is a pure node, and that's a pure node. And we are not that close to water. That's the problem. The water is all the way over here. And I don't know if you can put water extractors in this because it's a lake, not like an ocean. I don't know how that works yet. But we'll be able to put them here, and then we can just kind of look at this. Limestone, iron. These are all impure, I think, aren't they? Oh, normal. What's up, buddy? See ya. And then, oh yeah, we actually have coal here. Coal and coal, which is, oh, we actually have 3 coal nodes, 3 coal patches. Impure, that's okay though. So combined, we're gonna have 210, which is good because you know we could. This is just there we go. We could set our water extractors because this is the world border where you see it drops off. You can't do anything over here, but it's good that we have these 3 coal deposits here. Plus a couple bad guys, which is great because this is definitely where we're going to set up for our coal power. We have water and we have coal literally right here. So that's pretty good. I will see if you could put an extractor, a water extractor in any of these pools. But, oh, there's a slug up there. And I know you say, oh, we're cheating because we're flying. Yeah, wow. It just makes it easier. I don't find it cheating. Oh, there's a purple slug. Because it doesn't really, for me, it doesn't really change my... It doesn't change my gameplay. I'm not really cheating in that sense. Alright, let's go back where we were. Now, what is our power situation? Oh, yeah, I'm like, why is this not working? Yeah, because we have no power to it. Okay. Let's just stick one right here, and then... These take how much power? 5. Okay. I think we're going to be at our limit then, aren't we? Uh-oh. Something shut down. This one shut down. Okay. Yeah, we need to go on a little bit of a... Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to take all that out, and I'm going to dump that in there. Yeah, we are definitely out of... oh, this one's out completely, so we'll dump 100 in that one. Yeah, we're gonna be struggling for power here in a minute. This one's actually fine. These I think are really fine. I have 70, so let's just dump 25 in there, and then. But I think we actually have some in here, don't we? Those presents are really annoying. Do we have any? Oh, we don't. Okay, so we're gonna have to go get some. But this is working. Why is it not working? Oh, right, because we're just starting to get the ore in. And now we're okay. Wow. It's like everything's always just... Oh, right, this is an impure... Oh, right, shoot. This is an impure node. This isn't going to work. For some reason, I thought the copper was the only one that was impure. Shoot, sorry about that, guys. I'm going to have to grab it from here. If this is a normal node, we're going to be fine then. Ah, shoot, another impure. Shoot, okay, I definitely was not paying attention to that. Dang it. Okay. I don't know where there's the next closest one. There is none over here until you get way over there. Shoot. Okay, well, I think what we need to do to combat this, because it's my stupid fault, is we're just going to have to run... We're just going to have to run a line like this. So, yeah, that's a shame. That's okay, though. It's not the end of the world. Because all we got to do is come down here and grab merger. Can we stick that on there? Is there enough clearance? There is. Okay. And... Alright, so my mistake. Sorry, guys. Because this is only putting out 30. And we need 60 to fill these. So this is really working at a very slow pace. We have the sheets, of course. Why is this not running? Did I forget to rehook this up? Oh, I did. Shoot, did I select the recipe? No, I didn't. There we go. There we go. Cool. So I should make it daylight all the time. I just don't know what that mod is to make it daylight all the time, because I really don't care that. That's cool, though. Sea of green. Those are not working because we don't have any wood. Do we have any biofuel in this left? Oh, we don't. We have to have some actually in our hands. Shoot. Okay. So we need to do... I'm going to grab that amount. We should be actually... Ooh, no, we're not okay at all. Okay. Can you turn these into biofuel? Let's see, where can we grab a little bit extra from? Let's just grab that, and we're going to split it, and we're going to split it again. That we're going to dump in there, dump this in there, and then dump that into there. And then we got to go and get some more wood. I guess over here is probably a good spot. Should be able to cut these trees down, right? Can we not cut those down? Oh, that's kind of odd. Why can't you cut these down? Can you cut these? Oh. Okay, well, never mind. We're going to go over to this area, because I know you can cut these big ones down. That's kind of weird that you couldn't cut them down. Because we need to start making more biofuel. Because we're not ready for coal yet, of course. Soon, but we need to unlock the next phase, so I wanted to work on other stuff today, not this. But it has to be done, right? Won't take us long because we can just kind of fly to where we need to go. And the bad guys just can kind of, screw off. Oh, there's cats because there must be spiders somewhere. Where are those cats at? Oh, there. Freaked me out. Hello to everybody who's watching or who has joined. We want to have a couple people. What is that guy doing? A couple people in the room. Or maybe not anymore. That's okay. What do we have now for wood? We have a bunch of leaves. We have wood. I think these presents can stop anytime, by the way. There. Can I cut this thing down? A little bit more, and then we're going to call it a good enough. Oh, we actually have 2 slots. So we could put... I don't want to do that, though, because it's going to end up screwing me up. Okay. It's So this one is taking leaves. So this is the leaf one. All right, and then this one here is the wood one. There we go. And we can dump any of these out empty. I don't think they are. So we can dump 38. What's this one at? This is 42. And we can dump that into there. There we go. Okay, now we're good. And we're going to start spitting out more biofuel, solid biofuel in any case, just 1 per second. So that's good. Alrighty, what is next on the agenda? I don't know. Well, I do know. We're making reinforced plate, which we should have some already, which is great. We don't need the resource sink. We need to start working on, well, a couple of things. We need to work on, we can actually look in here, is we need to work on modular frames, and we need to make on rotors, and we got to make on smart plating. Now, smart plating takes rotors and reinforced iron plate, which we have the plate already. Setting a whole one of these up, setting another one of these up, and another rotor setup just to make the plate, I'm not going to do. I want to set up rotors right now. So we're going to grab one of these, and we're going to stick it. I don't know where we're going to put it. Let's just stick it here for now. I just want to see. There we go. I just want to see where we're at, what we need for rotors. Now, rotors, we need rods and we need screws. So we need quite a bit of rods. So rods are 20 per minute, which is going to be 2 constructors, right? 20 per minute. This produces 15 minutes. So yeah, so these are going to be 2 of these, right? Which is fine. And then we're going to need 100 screws per minute. Now let's grab another one of these. Let's just see what we need here for screws. So 120 per minute, which means we're going to need 3 of these. There and there, which obviously we're not going to do that way. So this is going to need, we're going to need 30 rods per minute. And look at that, 2 of these spit out 2 rods per minute. So that's basically what we're going to have to do here. It's similar to this, actually. And then this one is going to need, so we're going to need 15, 15, and then 15, 15. So that's 60 ingots per minute. And lo and behold, 2 of these will spit all that out. So we're going to have to make a little bit more space here, I reckon. Now, power-wise, I think we're going to be capped. We're definitely not going to be able to power this, but we can set it up. So we're going to need 2 smelters. We're going to need 2 rod makers, making 30 per minute. These are going to be taking in 10 to spit out 120. And thankfully, now we can put these on a Mark II belt. And that's going to be, so we only need 100, but you make 120. Again, we don't have underclocking, so we're just going to let it roll like that. Then we need 20 rods. Again, each one of these makes 15, so each one could really only have to make 10. But there you go. That's how we're going to set this up. Now, oops, I want to grab this. So it looks like we're going to need quite a bit of space. So let's put these smelters. Let's put one here, and let's put the other one here. And these are going to make ingots. We're going to have to end up dragging this somewhere because we're going to need another set of 60. So we're going to have to find, it might be that one. I think that's actually copper. That one we're digging in. This one we're digging in. That one we're digging in. We might actually have to go pretty far out to find another iron deposit, unfortunately. Because we do have the one that's a pure node, but we don't have M2T miners, so it doesn't really matter. What is that? That's copper. There's 700 meters, 400 meters. This may be a little bit of a problem. Because we had tons of... Let's see, there's one... Yeah, we're on all of these. See, this is the one that's pure. Which actually, you know what we could... Yeah, we could do that. Because if we switch... We're going to do that. If we switch this to an MK2 belt... This can then feed this one and can feed this one. Except that's... Which is the copper? That's the copper. So it's going to have to feed this one and this one, which actually is not that big a deal. And then we can grab that one and run that over to... Okay. That's what we're going to do. The question is, do we have enough? We have 52, which is nowhere near enough, especially since we just set this up. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up, and then we will shut off one of these two just for the time being. Probably going to shut the one that has... We have tons of screws and we have tons of rods, so we'll probably shut this one off, and then we'll reroute... What is this one making, actually? This one's making plate, which we do need tons of plate, of course. We'll see. Let's just set it up first. So these two are going to be spit into, I think, four rod makers. So we can get rid of this one, get rid of this one, get rid of this one, and that one we can re-grab. And then we're going to have to split these. So we can put a splitter here, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then, let's see. Splitters are number 7. So we could do that, and then we can do that. We're going to do this to there, here to here, and then the little trick is you go back 2. It gives you perfect 90-degree angles, which to me looks so much nicer. Even if you're just doing it, playing your game yourself or not recording or anything, it still looks a lot nicer. Then from that, we're going to run that into 3 screw machines. So we're going to have to merge these, and then we're going to have to split them. So, and that's going to go into that, which, is that lined up with that one? It is. So well, it's going to have to be on this plane somewhere. So let's just see once if we can grab a merger. How close can we put this? We can put it here. And then we need to grab a splitter. Now I've seen this done. Is it this close? I'm trying to think how close you can put this. I think it's that, right? Well, not a 90-degree angle, but it's going to be good enough, if you will. So we're going to merge these two, and then we're going to... Actually, that's not going to work, because that has to go that way. Okay, never mind. Thought I had a trick somewhere, but I definitely do not have a trick. Can we trick it like that? Will that work, or will that really screw up? All right. I'm just trying it out here, guys. All right, we'll do that, and we'll grab this, and we'll grab that. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Trying to save space somehow. Trying to think if I stick it here, will that work any better? Oops. Because I don't want to stick it... the merger, if we stick it right here... There. Well, I think that'll work. That's kind of... Oh, it's the soft because I have it. There's a double thing here. Let's just fix that. Might as well fix it. Okay, yeah, fix it, get it. There we go. And then that's going to do that, and then we're going to have to split it again. We can grab a splitter. Now, I wanted to split it. I guess we just have to kind of do it like... I don't know if that... Can you put it in that close together? I'm not sure. Not sure if that's gonna... We'll accept it. Ah, looks like it did. Alright, and that's gonna have to split it into 3 of these. So the closest one can go here. 2, 3. This can go away, and that's gonna be a splitter. So we're gonna grab that like that. That's like that. This might actually be too close together for this, but I think we'll be okay. Because that's going to make the screws. This is making the rods. And then if we grab another one, another merger, and we put the merger here. All right, and then this can actually be moved. Does it matter? We can't afford it, but that's okay. If you stick it, oh, it has to. There we. Okay, so it can. That will work. All right, let's just get. Oops, let's get rid of that. Grab one, and line that up to there, and then go up to. Where's our line at? There. I think that will work. Let's grab a number 7. I actually want to get a merger. I think that will work, right? As long as that'll fit. Yes, okay, that does work. Yeah, that's a bit kind of wonky. You know what? It's fine though. I think it's going to be something like that, and then that, and then okay. So not that close. Not that close. Not that close. I guess it's probably easier to go backwards with this. So let's just grab that, and we'll go that, and then this can go. That's a bit wonky, but I think it will do. And then this is going to make rotors. So we got screws, screws, and we got screws. And this is going to make rods, rods, rods. Oops. And we're going to make rods. This is going to make ingots, and this is going to make ingots. Okay, so we are hooked up. Now, we don't have enough power for this, nor do we have the right amount of ore for this. So this, we're gonna hook it up. It's just not gonna work because we're gonna be having 120, which you actually have to switch these to Mark II belts. This one has to be a Mark II belt because we're gonna have 120. Ooh, why is that not set? Did I seriously? Okay. Oh no, we're out of power already. So anyway, we're going to need 100 screws per minute, which we're going to be putting at 120, which is fine, and 20 rods per minute, which we're going to be actually putting out. Why does none of these save? We're going to be putting out 30. Did I not like select half of these? Did this one select? Jeez. Alright, so this one cut out. Let's see how much wood we made. All right, we made a lot, which is good. Okay. We should be able to power that. This one we're going to dump a full 200. This one we're going to dump 100. This one we'll dump 100 again. What do we got over here? We'll dump 50 into this one. We'll dump 50. And then we'll dump 50. And then we'll keep 50 on us just to have. Are we still making it, or are we completely out now? We still have a decent amount of leaves. Yeah, we're putting out 1 per second, so that's kind of good. Okay, and then the last thing we got to do is we got to set up a box, which is going to literally be right in front. So I think the alignment number is the same number as far as how long a belt can go. I think that's kind of how that's done, if I would guess. And we're making rotors. Cool. So that's the rotor setup. Now, the way that the smart plating works, it takes reinforced plate and it takes rotors. So I think what I'm going to do for that, and we only need a certain amount. We got to get the, can we build the space elevator yet? Just to build it. We need more rods and we need more cable. So let's just get that, or more wire, not cable. We need more, what was the other thing that we needed? Rods. Let's just build this so we can actually see. This is a gigantic building. I don't know if it can fit anywhere down. It can fit right here. Honestly, I don't really care if it's not gonna If it clips oddly, I just want to get it placed right. Oh, it's funny. It's cool that it actually puts it on stilts. I didn't know that it did that. This is a massive building. So we need 50 smart plating, which basically means we need 50 plate and we need 50 rotors. And you have to make them in an assembler. So what can we? Oh, we need more rotors. See, of course we need more rotors because that's what we were trying to make. Let's just make a few more. I don't know how many I can actually make. I think that's good. So what I want to do is I want to make one of these, and this is just going to be a temporary build. This is just to make the smart plating, and I'm going to grab one of these for here, and one of these for here, and all I'm going to do is I need 50 of each. So I have one here already, and then here I have 61, which I don't need 61. I need 50. So we have 50 in here, and we just need to make a bunch more rotors, which obviously we're going to have to make them by hand. And this is going to feed this, and this is going to feed that, which is odd that that didn't line up how I thought it would. Okay, so we can power this. And then this just needs to make 50. Now I don't know how many can fit in a. Oops, that's not where I wanted it. I don't know how many can fit in the machine. Like I don't know what the stack size is for this, but we're just gonna do that. And yeah, that's what I thought. So that obviously can't run. Yeah, okay, now we're having real power issues. So I think what we can actually do is we can turn off. We can turn off the copper. This. We can turn that off because we don't need the copper plates right now. We should be okay now, right? Oh, why is that? That's all that is not higher. Nonetheless, we're not going to turn any of this on. We just don't have the power to do it. And then these are going to process. All these will actually. Will they process it all? No, they they'll get loaded because it only makes 2 per minute, so it takes 30 seconds each. So it'll take 25 minutes. Now rotors, what do they take? Reinforced plate, which we don't have, and then. Or the rotors. I mean, the rotors take screws. We have screws and we have rods. We should be able to make a bunch of these. No, it's not the most entertaining thing to watch. Screws, this is probably almost full. We need to make, I think we need 48 more. I don't know how long that's going to take. Shouldn't take too long. What are we at for time? We're not quite at it. I want to get this made. So we can at least launch the, well, we actually, no, they have to make the smart plating. We can't make smart plating by hand, I don't believe. You know, you can make the things which I guess makes sense. I don't know if you can make any of the space elevator phase parts. I don't know if you can make any of them by hand. That I do not know. But that's okay, nonetheless. How are we at? We're at 27. We need 49, so we have 20 more to go. Not that many to go. I just want to get these made so we can get that smart plating up and running at least. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there, I guess. What did I say? We need 49. And then once we get that done, we'll probably call it a day. Or call it a stream, I guess you would call it. And then go from there. But we made good progress. We set up rotors, which we don't have power for them yet. Set up rotors. We set up reinforced plate. Okay, we made. Look at that. We had enough to make exactly 49. Is our luck turning or what now? I don't think this matters which side I actually put these in. Just dump all of them into there. Now these are gonna. Well, I should have I could have just dumped them into that, I guess, right? I could just do this. I don't know why I even I don't know why I even did that, because I can just do that. which is fine. There we go. Cool. So this is going to make, it's another 20, it's going to be another 25 minutes. And then we have to belt these to that, which is fine because this will load, and then you seal it, and then you send it. And that's actually good because that unlocks tier 3 and tier 4. And the good thing, we're not going to be able to see any of it, of course, in here. Oops, here. But we could probably even do this while we're waiting. We have enough resources, I think, for the rest of to get this up and running. Because this thing's good, because then you can actually buy parts. But the next one we're going to get is 100% jump pads. I never do. I don't really care about them. We're going to get phase 3 because that unlocks coal power. And once we can set up a good coal power station over here somewhere, we should be able to set up, let's see, if we have 10 coal plants, I think they each put out 75 megawatts, that's 750 megawatts. I think that's the ratio, the number. So we're going to have plenty of power to do anything we need to, because we still have to set up modular frames, which take 3 reinforced plate, and they take rods. So it's reinforced plate. It takes reinforced plate. So we're gonna have to set up this assembly here, and then depending on how many. Why is that not working? Oh, I didn't realize that whole thing was turned off too. Can we fire that up, or is that going to blow the circuit? Okay, we're okay. I just wanted to turn off these two. So that should be okay. This is idle. What if we just do... Did we trip it yet? No, we're only at 180. So we're going to have tons of power. That's the plan. I want to make sure this one keeps running because we're making reinforced, which is great. Now the thing we still have to do is we have to take that iron there, these are 2 impure nodes, which is fine. This one isn't hooked up though. What's the problem here? I'm going to end up blowing the breaker somewhere, I think. Does that tip it over the edge? It does. So yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just get rid of that. Because these are 2 impure nodes, which is actually okay. This needs 1 full node, which is going to be this one, and we're going to merge this pure node into 2 because we have the Mark II belts. So a bit of finagling. Like, we have a lot of resources around here, but none of them are... Like, there's an iron there. That's an iron there, but they're look how far away they are, right? So we're going to try to finagle what we can, right? That's kind of the name of the game at the moment. Can we open this up? Where are we at? We can't. How many do we have? We have 5 of 50, which is good. It's just slow, and you can't make this go any fast. Well, you can overclock it, but we don't have overclocking. Actually, let's go back to the MAM. What can we... We can't do that. Can we do anything with alien? I don't know what this... I think this is just... power slugs. We could... See, this is the... That's overclocking. This is just this power shard. So what do we need for that? Plate. That's a 5-minute, though. Do we have any quartz? Do not. Sulfur. We do. I don't know what sulfur gives. I think this gives us, like, sulfur tablets or something. Which... yeah, it doesn't really, honestly... It doesn't do anything. I guess we'll just... I guess we'll just, I don't know what this does either. I'm trying to think what these ones even do. Oh, it doesn't unlock... Oh, it rocks...
New object added to the object scanner.
I don't know what that does. It doesn't matter. Let's just scan this. It's irrelevant at the moment. Cool. What do we have in our storage box? I don't remember. Oh, right, we have miners in there. For some reason, we have miners in there. Why, I don't know. What we do? Let's just put the slugs. All these slugs can go in there. This can go in. We're not using this. This can go inside. And then the rest we can keep. Okay, cool. So I think we're going to end the stream here. We're a little over an hour. I do want to thank those of you who stopped in. No No one really chatting today, but that's okay. I want to thank those who did pop in and see me. Next episode, we're going to get this fired up. I may just let this run off camera just so these make, because it's going to take another 20 or 25 minutes to make the rest of these. And then I got to figure out what we're going to do with this, and we got to get more plate and more. So we still need lots more of everything, of course, because that's usually the name of the game here. What else do we need? Rods. And we're going to need some plate. And then we're going to need some concrete. Actually, concrete's very slow. I wish I could have another one of these. But in the meantime, we can do the, we can finish off the sink. And what are we missing? There. Resource sink. There we go. Now, I'm not going to activate anything until we get this. Okay, okay. I don't care. I don't care. The only thing that we have that we could sink at the moment, I think, would be cable. And screws. No, because we're putting out 120. We're putting out 120, so we can't sink screws. We could sink wire, right? As we're putting out, well, we're putting out 60, so not really. We're not putting out an excess. The rest we're not going to sink. So we're going to just leave. We're not going to sink anything. Anyway, we're going to leave it at this. I want to thank you all for watching. If you're scheduled to subscribe to my YouTube channel, thank you. YouTube is Snowboard Gaming on YouTube. And I want to thank you for watching. And if you're viewing this on YouTube, please comment, like, and subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Really trying to grow the channel. I have lots of videos up, various games. And I'll be back soon with another Satisfactory episode. Thanks, guys.